Hi, welcome back. Welcome to this video on setting up a eBay business account. You will need an eBay business account if you want to participate in the eBay Central Asia Hub. This will allow you to sell on eBay and receive payments from international customers. Before you set up your account, you will need to get a couple of things ready. You will need to have your cell phone, an international credit card like this one. You will need your business license and your bank information. The first question is, who can set up an eBay business account? Before I start with the demonstration, let me answer a couple of frequently asked questions about opening an eBay account. Any Central Asian company can set up an eBay business account. This works for sellers in Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and also Turkmenistan. The second question is, how much does it cost? Registering for an eBay business account is completely free. You will only have to pay fees once you start selling. There are two types of fees. One is the final value fee, so that's the cut that eBay takes. It's roughly 12.5%. Also, there is a fee associated to withdrawing money back to your country. The fee for that is 2%. Question 3 is, can I open an eBay business account even if I don't own a formal business? The answer is yes. eBay works for freelancers and informal businesses too. In this case, you will register as a sole proprietorship, and the proceeds from any sales on eBay will go to your personal bank account in your name. First, let's find ebay.com. Go to your browser and type ebay.com. For the purpose of this demonstration, we will register as a formal business. For business name, make sure that the name matches exactly with what is on your business license. Now let's click on register. And here, let's not select the personal account, but let's go ahead and click on business account. Then enter your email address. It says here that you have to enter a business email address, but you can enter any email address that you want. Go ahead and enter your password. And then choose the country where your business is located. For this exercise, I'm going to assume that I'm a seller based in Kazakhstan. Now let's not click on this button because we actually want to sell on eBay. So we can just go ahead and click on create account. eBay has now sent me a security code on the email address that I entered. So let's go find this security code. Just go to your email and you should find an email from eBay with a code. Let's copy this code and paste it here. And let's click on verify. Now the account has been created. Here we can just click on skip, and you can click on get started here to start creating our selling account. eBay will go ahead and verify your phone number. So let's add the phone number of the phone that you have on you now. So I've just received my security code from Pioneer here. Let's enter it into the system. And click on continue. eBay is now asking you if you have a Pioneer account for this business. Pioneer is an international payment solution that is partnering with eBay and that allows eBay to send the money to all the sellers they have across the world, including to any country in Central Asia. If you already have a Pioneer account, you can just click on yes and sign into your account to link it to eBay. In most cases, however, the sellers that I worked with, they did not have a Pioneer account yet. And if it's the same with you, then let's just go ahead and click on no, I don't have a Pioneer account. Let's create a new one. Let's now provide our company details to Pioneer. So as you can see, you're only allowed to sign up with Pioneer as a company. That's the only way that you can receive money from international customers. My company name has already been pre-populated here. However, I can see that it's not correctly spelled. If I look at my company registration, actually the right spelling would be with a little space here. And this is a very important point. The company name that you give to Pioneer, it needs to be exactly as it is on your company registration. Otherwise, you will get in trouble when Pioneer verifies your information. Now, the next field you can just skip, and then this field on legal entity, usually it's going to be a limited liability company, but just check on your company registration what your company type is. For me, it's going to be limited liability company. Then the next field we can skip again, and let's enter the authorized representative. Again, authorized representative, put the details exactly as they are on your company registration. So for me, it's my name, and actually it's my full name, including my second name. So I'm gonna put my full first names and my last name as it is written on my company registration. So it looks like we've just ran into an issue. The issue is that Pioneer will only accept English characters, and the character that I'm using here is actually German language, so it's not accepted. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use the alternative that's widely accepted, and in this case it's just AE. If you're translating from Cyrillic into English alphabet, just make sure that you use whatever version is most widely used, so that the agents that are verifying your documents, so that they will be able to understand. Next, fill in the birth date of the authorized representative here, and click on next. Next, let's enter the company address details. Again, just use the address as it is written on your company registration, and you will be fine. In case you don't have a zip code written on your company registration documents, there is a very useful tool that you can use to find out what the zip code is. There's a site called worldpostalcode.com, and here I can basically type my city. In this case, let's assume I'm based in Almaty, and I can click on look up, and basically it will give me a map of the city, and I can just find wherever I am in the city, click, and it will give me the postal code. Now, Pioneer is also asking of the residential address of the authorized representative. In this case, let's assume that my business is in the same place where I live, so I'm just going to use the same details here. And now we're being asked a second time to verify our phone number, so let's insert our phone number here and click on send code. You will receive a verification code on your mobile, and let's just enter it here. And click next. Now go ahead and enter the password that you want to use for your Pioneer account going forward. And let's answer a security question here. Then let's move forward and determine the nationality of the authorized representative. Again, I'm going to assume that this is a Kazakh national. And then let's go ahead and enter the company registration number. That registration number, again, has to be the same as you will find on your company registration. Finally, Pioneer will also want to verify the identity of the authorized representative. And for this, they're asking for the number of either your national ID or driver's license or passport. So in my case, I'm gonna take my national ID and just put in my ID number here and click next. In the last step, we will provide the bank information to Pioneer. This is where we will need the bank statement from our company. Let's start with the bank name. make sure to write out the full name of the bank as it is written on your bank statement. Then same thing for the IBAN number. You will find an IBAN number on your bank statement. And let's make sure that we fill it in correctly. Okay, so the last field we need to fill is SWIFT BIC number. I often get questions around it because sometimes it's not included in the bank statement. But there's an easy way to find your SWIFT number. You can just go to Google and type find SWIFT code and then type your country. I will take Kazakhstan as the example again, and you will find the first search result to be wise.com. So click on that. And now you can simply select your city. So in my case, I will pick Almaty again, and I will again put in the bank name. You can click search and it's going to bring up the list of banks, and I can already see the correct bank here, Halyk Savings Bank of Kazakhstan. So let's click on this one, and it's going to give me the options for this bank in Almaty, and you can easily then find the correct bank. Click on it and it's going to give you the SWIFT code here, which we can then copy and paste into the Pioneer information. So let me just paste it right here. One more little detail here on the IBAN number: you cannot have any spaces, otherwise it won't be accepted. So let's get rid of the spaces, and this should work like that. Before I submit the information to Pioneer, one last thing: you might have noticed that in terms of currency, you can only select between US dollars and euros. So at the moment, the only currencies that Pioneer can send to Central Asia are those two currencies. In general, it should be quite easy for you to create a bank account in either US dollars or euros. So please talk to your bank and make sure that you get a USD or Euro bank account that you can then link to Pioneer. So unfortunately, I haven't recorded the part where I click on submit the information on Pioneer, but I just did this. And what happens after you click on submit the information is it brings you back to this eBay page here. This is basically confirming that your Pioneer and eBay accounts have now been synchronized, and we can just go ahead and click on continue. eBay is now asking us to provide our credit card details. Now, the reason that eBay is collecting our credit card details is that whenever we make a sale, there are fees due to eBay, and eBay just wants to make sure that they will be able to collect those fees. So unless you connect your credit card to eBay, you won't be able to sell. So therefore, let's just go ahead, grab our international credit card and just fill in the details here. So I just filled in my details. Let's click on continue. And finally, we've arrived at the end of the process. So now all we need to do is click on submit request. And eBay confirms that our registration has been submitted. Now let's talk a little bit about the next steps. As a first next step, you can already start looking at eBay and start using the system. For that, just click here on Go to Seller Hub and it will open your seller cockpit. You will now already be able to create your store design. You will also be able to create your first product drafts, but you will not be able to sell until your Payoneer account is verified. So there's one last important step here, and that is to send in our documents to Payoneer for verification. To do that, go back to your email and look out for an email from Payoneer saying, "We need additional information to proceed." Click on this one and then click on this button, Go to Verification Center. This will take you back to your Payoneer account, and here you can just click on Submit Now. And then just follow the steps in the verification center and submit the documents that Payoneer is asking from you. Now that you know how to open an eBay business account, let's find out how you can design your storefront.